Today I'm taking you to Australia to share with you another prestigious scholarship for anyone interested in doing a master's or a PhD in Australia. At this university, they are sponsoring various projects that are geared towards achieving a master's or a PhD for international students. So if you are interested in doing a master's or a PhD in Australia, then you should check out this scholarship. This scholarship covers everything that you need for your studies, including all the flight, the allowance, and everything. At this university, you will have to contact a professor because most of the projects have already been won, and you have to contact the professor based on the project that you are interested in. Before I take you to the screen to show you the full details, if you are watching for the first time, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it to others so that they can also benefit from this opportunity. So without wasting my time, I'll take you to the screen right now to show you the full details and how to do the application. So before we go to the main scholarship, this is my YouTube channel. It's called the Freeman Lamy, and you can find the same name on Facebook and other social media platforms. By here, these are where I post all the videos on scholarships, and you can see that there are various scholarships in Ireland, in the USA, in Germany, in other parts of the world. So check this out. You see various scholarships that are covering various programs that you'll be interested in. So look this up, and if you have not subscribed, like I said, click on the subscribe button and then put this page on post notification so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be one of the first. You also find videos on how to make your statement of purpose here, how to find scholarships, how to design your CV is also here for scholarships and all that. So please check this out, and you'll be able to find various scholarships opportunities. So now this is the school, is the University of Tasmania, and this is where the scholarship is being offered for masters and PhD. So this is how the page looks like, and to find the projects, basically you go to our research and then you go to research degrees. So if you click on research degree, you find it. You can also just go directly to available projects for research degree. If you click on available projects, then it takes directly to the page, and this is how it is. So we offer a diverse range of high degree research projects, and if you look down here, the main thing to do is to filter to international students, because majority of you are international students. So you filter for international students. Then now you tell which one you are interested in. There are various in various fields, but you can limit it to which one you want. If you want a master's, you click on master. If you want a PhD, you click on PhD. For now, there are 6 master's opportunities that international students can apply for, and the PhD, there are 183. Mind you, this page is updated all the time, so you have to keep checking, because today is 6, tomorrow is 10. You have to keep checking to find the program that you are interested in. But if you don't find a direct program that you are interested in, please check other programs that are closer to your side, and please do the application. You never know. So let's say we were interested in masters. So if you click on the masters, then we'll see all the 6 projects. So you can read all of them, see which one you are interested in. They tell you which department it is. This is a medical field, this creative arts and media, and all that. So you have to read yourself, and they say applications are open. So for example, you can take one of them. So if we choose this communications or communicating environments, this is how the page looks like. So this particular project is communicating environments, and you see that it's PhD and masters for research. The closing date or the deadline is 1st October 2025. It's in this particular, and it's open to domestic and also international students. You see the scholarship value is $33,511 per annum. That's per year. So you can read about the project here. So it's about environmental communicating, and all that. Please read all this. So for example, you read this and you're interested in this particular project, they tell you what you need to know, blah blah blah, and all that. They tell you who the supervisor is. So there's a primary supervisor who is Dr. Kathleen Williams. So you can go read about them. This is one thing that will make you stand out, to read about them, read about their projects, and I'll tell you what to do next. Now they tell you the funding. They said the applicants will be considered for the research training program. That's the RTP scholarship, and the living allowance is there, including all this 3.5 for PhD and 2 years for masters. Then relocation allowance. So when you move in, they'll give you 2,000 for you to settle, your tuition fee is offset and all that. The international applicants will receive a university fee offset for up to 4 years, so you don't have to pay tuition fee for 4 years, and that is it. As part of application process, you may indicate if you do not wish to be considered for the scholarship. So when you're applying, there's a place where you will tick and show whether you want to be considered for the scholarship or not. So you always remember to take that and all that. So eligibility criteria, we can read about this. I'll show you mainly the English language criteria, so that you know that you don't need IELTS to be able to apply for this. And they tell you all the information you need to know. So how do you then do the application for this particular program? So they say that the first is to select your project, check whether you are eligible for this, and then your citizenship. I already showed you that international students are there. Then you contact Dr. Kathleen Williams. This, if you click on it, you find his email address or her email address. You discuss your suitability and project requirement. So you contact them. And how do you contact them? Like I always say, go to my list. You find I have a video here on how to contact professors for MSc and PhD, and I explain how to use the cold email format. I show you a sample of how to contact them effectively so that you get a response. So use this video to guide yourself to be able to contact the professors very well. So if you contact them, you have to copy and paste the title of the project in the application, and then if you don't do it correctly, the application will not be considered. Then you have to submit your CV and reference letters during the application. But first, contact them. If you contact them and they agree that okay, go ahead and do the application, then in the application you have to submit all these documents. Please remember to apply before 1st October if you are interested in this particular program, and this is where you do the application. If you click on this application link, this is how the link looks like. So you first have to come and then click create a new register here, and then do the application. So this is for this particular program. Now let's go. I'll show you the requirements, especially for the English language, so that you are sure that you don't need English language requirements or IELTS to do this application. So if you come to the English language requirement page, they tell you what they require. So they require IELTS, TOEFL, and C1 Cambridge and all that, or if you're a citizen from these countries and all that. But there's also exemption. They said you should have completed within 2 years of your application, of your application date, of graduate degree from a recognized tertiary institution of at least 1 year duration, where the minimum and medium and language of instruction of the degree was entirely in English language. So you have to, if you have done your degree, your first degree in Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Gambia, Kenya, wherever, and you, of course, you studied in English language, then you just need to put as part of your application the English language proficiency certificate from your university showing that you actually studied in English language, and that's fine. You will not be required to submit an IELTS. So this is how you find a program. This is how you do the application. It's very straightforward, very simple. So assuming this is you have checked through, you have found a program, you do the application, perfect. If you have not found a program of your choice, keep checking. Also check the others, and then you may be interested in the programs as well. So if you are someone who is also not interested in masters but you want a PhD, then you click a PhD. The PhD, there are 183 projects, so you can then filter further. For example, you are interested in other focus areas. So there's areas in agriculture. So if I want to do a PhD in agriculture, you see that they have so many of them. There are so many of them. So let's say developing drought resilient agriculture. So let's say you are interested in this particular project. Let's go and look at the full details. So this is it for the drought resilient agriculture. It's PhD. 1st October is also the deadline, and it's also open to domestic international students. They tell you what the project is about. Please read through all this. This is the supervisor. You find him as well with this link. They tell you the full details. This is almost the same thing, all the requirements, and they tell you should have high levels of knowledge, research, so agriculture science, crop modeling, climate change, blah blah blah. And they want someone who can use AppSim, DSAT, or R and Python. And yeah, so select the program, contact him with a cold email like the video I showed you on my page. So use this video to draft a very good cold email to contact the supervisor. Then the next thing is to Yeah, so the next thing is to do the application. They explain everything here during the application. So in your application, you have to copy and paste the title of the project from the advertisement, and then also submit a signed supervisory support form. So when you contact the supervisor and you discuss and he's interested in working with you, usually he will give you a consent form, a signed consent form showing that, oh, he's willing to be your supervisor, and you add that as part of your application. You include your CV, use the video that I showed you. This video will guide you on how to draft a very good CV. This particular one, how to draft an academic CV for your application. Then you have to add 2 referees and your project's proposal. During the time you discuss with the supervisor, he will tell you to draft something most of the time, and then you can tell them how you are going to do. You write a proposal and everything, a very short proposal, like 1 or 2 pages, and then you include a reference letters from 2 supervisors of yours, either your workplace and your academic supervisor from your master's or bachelor's. They are all accepted. Please make sure you apply before 1st October so that you'll be considered. And if you have all that, you just click on the apply now and then you do the application. So it's straightforward. It's very, very easy, and I wish that everyone will do this application. So we can go back to the page. There are so many projects. This is just agriculture alone. You can see that there are about 12 programs. So 12 in agriculture. There's accounting, there's biological sciences, chemistry, earth sciences, economics and finance. We have law, management, marine and Antarctic, maritime, mathematics, medical research. So if you want to do research in medicine or medical field, then you have pharmacy and pharmacology, physics, psychological sciences, everything here. So please check it out, do the application, and then I'm sure that you'll find a program but keep checking this page, because they update the page all the time, so that you can be able to find the projects that are suited to you. So like I said before we go, check out the other videos on my channel. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel so that you get access to all the information that I bring to you all the time on scholarships and study abroad opportunity. Remember, we're in August, September, so there are more opportunities coming up. So share the video, share the page to others so that they can also benefit from this particular scholarship.